Hi, here's May, and in this video we'll be trying out some TikTok OC challenges. I already saw some other YouTubers do this in videos, and I also just saw some different OC challenges and other art challenges on Instagram and also TikTok. And in this video we'll be trying some of them, and I'm really motivated for this, so maybe I'll do some more videos like this in the future. In general, I really like to make videos based around character designs. And the first OC challenge is the Design an OC After You challenge. And for this one, the prompts were that the gender was supposed to be opposite of your own gender. Then the hair length was supposed to be short if you have siblings and long if you don't. The hair color was based on if you own a pet, and if you have a cat, it was supposed to be a natural hair color and a natural hair color for a dog. Both if you have both of the animals, and if you don't have any animals, then you can go for your favorite color. And then the eyes was supposed to be your favorite color, and the clothes should match the phone case. I found this very cool since, this was based around some facts about each person, and especially because of the phone case, I can tell that the OCs for this challenge will probably turn out pretty unique, except for the people that just have a black or white or no phone case. But I have a printed phone case, so I got to design some very unique clothes. And for my character, the gender was supposed to be the opposite of your own, and biologically I am female, but for my gender identity I don't really see myself as like a male or female, since I don't want to assign any specific attributes like personality traits to any gender. So overall, I just identify as a gender. I don't really think much about what gender I feel like. I just feel like myself. So for the gender, I just went with a rather male-looking character. I didn't intend on making the character look like any specific gender, really. But the characters I usually draw are male, so this one turned out looking similar to them. Then the hair length, I have some siblings, so I went short hair. Since we have 2 cats at home, I was able to go for some unnatural hair colors, which I really enjoyed. I prefer unnatural hair colors over just natural ones, especially since I could kind of have them harmonize with the eye color, which are based around my favorite color, which is purple. But I also really like just blue and pink. Those are the colors I went for the hair. Overall, I really like these cool colors and also pastel colors. And then finally, for the clothes, they match the phone case, and I have this phone case I made 3 years ago, I think, with lots of different characters on them. I spent a long time cutting out all the different characters from different images and aligning them to have a nice phone case. And I know that there's also some fan art on there, and it's probably not really legal to just print other people's art on your phone case, but I wasn't very aware of that 3 years ago. Since I now have this phone case, I'm just gonna live with it, but in the future I wouldn't do something like this anymore. If I would want some fan art on my phone case, I would buy stickers maybe or something like that. For now, that's my phone case, and it has lots of characters I really like, but I also have a lot more new characters I now would put on my phone case. For this, I still have the original image of when I printed the phone case, and I just transformed it and moved it around to match the direction of the sweater the character was wearing. And then I finally also gave the character some rings, just because I thought it would look kind of nice. Then we have the final result, and I actually used this character as my icon on Instagram and TikTok because I just really like how it turned out, and the colors especially. Had lots of fun with this one. Now let's move on to the next one, which is the opposite OC challenge. For this one, I wanted to try kind of a different head angle. I wanted the character to look upwards, since I don't often draw like this, but overall I think that the jaw looks too long still when I look back at this drawing now. For the different attributes the OC should have, for the eye color should be the least favorite color, then the skin color, the color of your least favorite food. Then there was the prompt that the character should be in a daytime scene or a nighttime scene. This was supposed to be the opposite of the current time when you were drawing your illustration. And for the weather they were supposed to be in, it was the opposite of your own preferred weather, so hot or cold. Then the hair length, the opposite of your own. For the eye color I went with orange. I could have also picked yellow or brown maybe. Yeah, since I don't like those colors. I don't really like warm colors. And then for the skin color, the color of the least favorite food, I struggled quite a bit with this because I basically only eat the same things every day, so I don't really think a lot about other foods. But I just went with something I knew that from my childhood I didn't like. I went with marzipan, which is this just a sweets thing, and I remember not liking it, and this was kind of lucky since marzipan color is very close to just skin color, so my C didn't look too weird or like an alien. Could have also been fun, but yeah, I just went with this. Then for the time I drew it at night, so character was in the daytime. The weather, I personally prefer hot weather since I can stand being warm better than being cold. So my character was in the cold, which you can also see from that the character is holding a snowball and snowflakes, and enjoyed kind of putting the character into a snowball fight or something like that. And finally hair length, I have long hair, so short hair. Then this is the final result. I also wasn't sure about the hair color at first, if I wanted it to be black or blonde. I really struggled with the orange eye color. I didn't know how to make it look nice with the rest of the colors. Overall I went with blonde. I also asked in my Instagram story about this, and a lot more people were for the blonde version, so I went with it. And finally for the last challenge, it's actually not really an OC challenge but a Instagram trend I saw, and I just wanted to include this in here. This was to draw yourself in different universes. I also saw some versions of people drawing themselves and their friend or even their pet in different universes. And from the audio, you could go for 4 different universes or versions, and I actually overall included 5, since when I did the drawings I came up with 4 universes. But then I also saw that most people were first showing themselves in real life how they dress, and I just included that as like a short clip before the 4 different versions, since I thought this would be fun to also include the real life version. For my in real life outfit, I just went with this sweater and shorts, and it's a bit similar maybe to the outfits you see my persona in these videos here wear. Overall I like this combo of sweater and shorts, but I also really just like comfortable clothes and also rather bright clothes. Sometimes I also just wear black, but if I could pick, I would probably mostly wear pastel pink and purple. For the different fandoms I chose, I went for Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is pretty basic maybe, but yeah, I thought that it would be nice to include since I really like it and many people know it. And then I could also show that I think I would be an airbender if I was in the Avatar universe, and it was fun to draw this cape. And then also for my hair I would have it in this bun, and I have green eyes and brown hair. And for the Avatar version I just went with the same eye color and hair color. Since for the character designs and the colors it seems to be very close to just realistic ones. For the overall pose I chose, I really wanted to include something a bit dynamic and experiment, and I always enjoy coming up with poses, and I haven't drawn a pose like this in this way before, so that's what I went with. And the legs of my character are kind of long, but that's was just like a stylistic choice. I don't really have these long legs in real life. And for the next fandom I then drew was the Dragon Prince, and the Dragon Prince currently has 3 seasons, and it's made by the creator of Avatar: The Last Airbender. And I think if you watched it, you can really tell. I actually watched The Dragon Prince before watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. The Dragon Prince is what got me interested in just cartoons and anime in general in the first place. I'm very thankful for this series and I really like it and can't wait for more seasons of it, since it has 3 seasons now and it's supposed to get 7 seasons in total. And I drew myself as an elf. In this universe there are elves and humans, and I thought I would probably fit in with the Moonshadow elves just the way they are, but maybe I would also fit another one of the different kinds of elves, maybe the star elves. As of now we don't really know a lot about most of the other elf cultures, just the Moonshadow elves, since one of the protagonists is also a Moonshadow elf. For the outfit I was inspired by the outfits that the Moonshadow elves were in the series, and I really enjoyed coming up with this, and also I gave myself white hair, which I really like. I just really like characters with white hair. And then the third universe I decided to draw myself in was Lego Elves, from the Lego Elves Secrets of Elvendale, the Netflix series. And for this one I really like how pretty the colors and the whole world in this series look. But for the outfit and so on, I chose I would want to have air powers, just like Avatar: The Last Airbender. I just really think that from the elements, air would suit me the most, and also the colors that the character of the air elves have are purple, so that also really speaks to me. Overall, my design turned out a bit similar to the one from the elf Ira in the series, which is the air elf from the group that the series focuses on, and I really like her as a character. She's pretty different from me, but I still really like her. And then finally the last universe I decided to draw myself into was actually from anime, which is from The Disastrous Life of Psyche. And this one was kind of a bit different, but I wanted to include something different and also something from an anime in here. And I enjoyed watching this one. It was pretty funny and also a bit different from most of the other ones I saw. And I really relate to Psyche sometimes with his basically introvert problems. But for the design I just went with the uniform from the series. And then I also gave myself an accessoire with some moon on it and stars, since often when you have just in uniform or something like that, and to show that each of the characters still is unique, it's good to include some kind of accessoire or feature, or just that the universe is worn differently, which I also saw was done in the series itself. Some of the characters would have their jacket open or closed, and also, for example, Kaido has gloves he wears. Then I decided to give myself blue hair. Most of the characters in the show have colored hair. I already had some purple hair from Lego Elves and white hair, so I just went with blue, since I thought that this would also probably suit my character a bit. I included this Psyche universe in here because I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite anime, but it's one I really enjoy. And I also know about this challenge to draw yourself into your favorite anime, and because of this I didn't want to use one of my favorite ones, since I think I'm gonna do this challenge of drawing myself into my favorite anime in the future sometime. For now I really enjoyed designing an outfit for this universe. And with that, all the different drawings are done. And you can also comment which of the universes you know or you really like, and maybe what universes you would draw yourself in, and also with the other challenges if you have done something similar to them before. But overall I hope you enjoyed the video and seeing the different results from doing the challenges. I definitely enjoyed doing them, and if you don't have anything to draw, then searching for some challenges like this can really help. I hope you enjoyed the video and have a great day. Goodbye.